and I know that you were doing it during COVID and your kids are older.
Yep.
Um, I don't know. What, first of all, how old were they when you started writing it in COVID?
So I will say this in all brutal honesty. I have 4 kids, so I have twice as many as you have. I could have never written this book when my kids were all little. I just would not have had the time. I think back to so my oldest was born in 2000, and then 2004, 2006, and then 2012. So I spent a
Oh,
lot
wow.
of the 2000s dealing with toddlers and infants, and I didn't go to as many shows. I didn't watch as many movies. I didn't read as many books. Like, you just put all of those things on the back burner because it's literally childcare, work, maybe some sleep. Um, I did continue to blog and write articles for different magazines. Like, I kept myself active in terms as a writer,
Right.
but it wasn't until 2017 when my 3 oldest kids were all, able to manage themselves, and my youngest was 5, that I wrote the 2 nonfiction books. And
Mm,
then it was another, 3, 4 years before I could sit down and actually write a novel. So um, I like to say that I did most of my quote unquote work writing when they were little. And now I'm in
nice.
that phase of my life where I can write strictly for pleasure if I want, which is what this novel was.
Nice.
Um, so yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Like, there's a reason why Stephen King got more prolific, or, Anne Rice got more prolific, or whoever, any author who's had kids, they get more prolific as their kids get older because they have more time to do it.
I
And
love that.
even someone like Stephen King, who clearly has made a living off of his writing and all he does is write, he would still have to set aside time to help raise kids. Like, it just is what it is. If you want to be an active, involved parent, that's how it works, unfortunately, or
Yeah.
fortunately for the kids. Um, so yeah, so I'm at that phase in my life now where, my oldest is 26, married, owns his own condo, works for the IATSE union. I mean, he's a grown ass adult at this point.
Love it.
My next 2 kids are 22 and 19, and they are in various stages of college at this point. So they're really only home during the summers. And then my youngest, he's in middle school now. So, he's 13 going on 14. So he's got his friends and all of the stuff he's doing. And he's involved in after school stuff. And so it's like I now have that just a little bit of extra time that I didn't
Mm.
have 10, 15 years ago. So I will tell you, from one parent to another, you are in that phase right now where you have little ones. You will get more time back. I promise.
I feel like Jeremy Renner when he's like, "Don't do that." She goes, "Do what?" He's like, "Give me hope." I honestly feel like, oh god damn, this whole time I'm just like, oh shit, I could have time back. Whew.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, the
I know.
Vespers. Damn, dude. I
But the reward is it's a double reward in my mind, because the reward is being that active parent and involved in your kid's life, and you're putting aside some of your own extracurriculars. I mean, I still did radio shows, I still wrote, I still did some things, but the reward is getting to see these kids grow up into, good adults who are adding good back into their own communities. Like, that's the goal. That's the ultimate goal, right? Is to raise good people and put good people back into the world. So I don't regret 1 second of not writing because I was involved in my kid's life. You know what I mean? So it's a trade off. I was willing to make it.
yeah, I mean that's the thing is to you if you are going to be an active involved parent, is the caveat. Like, I mean, I plus I have both my kids are special needs, so it's not like they're particularly like low effort anyway. Like it's like
Right.
one of them's on the spectrum and the other one's got cerebral palsy. So it's like, okay, well, let's fucking finger guns, cowabunga, this shit as well. So I've been in this headspace because we got the diagnoses like over the course of last year and this year, and it's just been learning to like, okay, I guess I need to learn about these things that I'd only ever heard about. Do you know what I
Right.
mean? And I'm
Yep.
like, it always this is one of those things where it's like it always happens to someone else until it happens to you, right? Then all of a
Yep.
sudden and all of a sudden you got to learn about it, and all of a sudden you're because you got a stake in it. So then I never ever, ever, ever imagined like either any of my kids would be like special needs because I was like, that happens to all those people, whoever
Right.
they are. I don't I didn't have like a shitty view of anyone that has special needs kids, but I just never had any sort of experience or anything with it in my own world, like
Yeah, it wasn't
whatsoever.
on your bingo card. Totally.
Just was not. Thank you. That's exactly it.
Yeah.
It just was not. And it's one of those things where it's like, even as it was happening slowly but surely, there was more and more evidence that came along. I was like, nope, 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 nope. I don't, no, no, no. And then sure enough, it's like, hey, man, like there's a number of experts all together in a room telling you, like, hey, this is what's the deal. And I'm like, shit. Okay. All of you have MD next. Okay. Yeah. All right. Fuck. All right. Yeah.